the only exercise the penis does is actually erection and ejaculation. That is the only exercise the penis does. And if you don't exercise it, what do you think? Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room YouTube channel. My name is Messi Mary, popularly known as the Nurse with a Difference, and I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. Today, I'm going to be talking about what happens to the penis when you don't have sex. Yes, for the ladies, I've made a video of what happens to the vaginal when you don't have sex. And the men were like, why are we left out? Why don't you give us a hint about what happens to the men when they don't have sex regularly or frequently? And that is what actually prompted this video, because I like to balance things. When I talk about the women, I also try as much as possible to talk about the men. Okay, generally, personally, I feel that the only exercise the penis does is actually erection and ejaculation. That is the only exercise the penis does. And if you don't exercise it, what do you think? It is definitely going to be less elastic and it is likely to shrink. Trust me. It's definitely going to be less elastic and it is likely to shrink. Let's look at it this way. When a man wants to build the muscles, they want to build their packs, they want to build their stomach, they want to build their hips, they tend to exercise regularly. They exercise their muscles, they tend to get bigger. The ladies, they exercise their down, their gluteal region tends to expand. But the penis is not opportune to be involved in all this exercise. So the only exercise it does is to what? Is to erect and ejaculate. Because during the process of erection, a lot of blood flow goes to the penis. There's an increased blood flow to the penis. And when that blood flows come to the penis, there's an increased oxygen, right? There's an increased nutrients going there. And when you have good blood flow there, you have good nutrients, you have good oxygen, definitely it's going to impact in the size and length instead of making it shrink and less elastic. I don't know if I'm making sense. And also, when you don't have sex frequently, you're going to be at risk for erectile dysfunction. You're going to be at risk for erectile dysfunction because you are not using it frequently, right? You are not exercising it frequently. Your body is not used to your erection. Your body is not usually erect. Your body is not usually ejaculating. So when you want to have sex, you might battle with erectile dysfunction because you don't do it regularly and you have not been doing it. So that puts you at risk of erectile dysfunction. There are some studies that show that not having sex regularly, not having sex, not erecting, not having erection regularly puts you at risk for erectile dysfunction. And I believe as a man, you will want to satisfy your wife. So you want to be having frequent erection by having sex frequently, though too much of everything they say is bad. All right. So then that takes me to the third point. There are some research that says that if you don't have sex frequently, it puts you at risk. If you don't ejaculate, you don't have erection frequently, it puts you at risk of prostate cancer. It puts you at risk of what? Prostate cancer. And I believe you don't want to put yourself at risk for prostate cancer. Definitely you want to have more sex and see the outcome generally. So before I go, we talk about our heart, taking care of our heart, taking care of our kidney, taking care of our liver, taking care of our stomach, taking care of our teeth, taking care of our mouth. But yet sometimes we fail to talk about taking care of our reproductive organs. I think it's high time for people to speak up. It's high time for the men to speak up. It's high time for the ladies to speak up when it comes to their reproductive health and also take care of it. It's not something we should be shy of. Okay, it doesn't make us more promiscuous. It doesn't make us less promiscuous. What it does is just keeping us informed. So if you are a man battling with your sexual health, you can feel free to speak with your doctor and get useful guidance. And for the medical practitioner, the health practitioner out there, don't be too quick to judge a man battling with some issues with his sexual health, but rather try as much as possible to provide useful help and guidance. So your penile health is very important. Having a healthy penis is very important. I made a video on how to have a healthy penis, how to keep your penis healthy. You can watch that video to get a lot of information I made for both the circumcised and the uncircumcised men. And I believe it's going to go a long way to help. So if you don't use your penis, you might experience shrinkage. It might become less elastic. It might put you at risk of erectile dysfunction, and it might put you at risk of prostate cancer. And I believe you don't want to experience that. So thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Messi Mary saying thank you. Bye and see you in our next video.